Going to get meals for a month. And this is not just Nutrisystem. This is Nutrisystem's Fast 5. It's a summer shape-up 4-week plan that you are getting at a today's special price of $199.98. Nutrisystem, 4 decades, 40 years of helping us to fight, to battle the bulge, to really control our eating, and to not only do that, but to do it in ways that I call not dieting, but dining with food that we look forward to eating. And not only are you gonna get foods that you are gonna so enjoy and look forward to, you are getting 15 brand new selections with our today's special, which is so awesome because we're doing everything from chili to chicken Alfredo, you name it, it's in here and you are gonna love every single bite. But the amount we give you is absolutely over the top. And look at some of the results that we are talking about. Christina lost 30 pounds in 6 months. And you know, you look at the before and you look at the after. It's not just about self-confidence. It's not just about what you look like in the mirror. It's about what you feel like. It's about having that vigor, about having that energy again, the ability to move. And we're gonna give you a choice today too, of if you want balanced, which is going to include everything from, like I said, chicken Alfredo, to chocolate, to cinnamon streusel muffins, you name it. It's such yummy choices. But you can also make a vegetarian choice today as well. So what we're gonna include with this is going to be so many meals, absolutely incredible. And we also have auto ship available as well. So with the auto ship, then we're going to give you everything you need to, that will ship with 20 of your meals, and then you're also going to get your bonus shakes included with your auto ship. So 4 flex payments, free shipping and handling included. I gotta tell you, it's gonna take me a minute to go through everything that you get with this, but here we go, okay? You're gonna get 2 of your Apple Strudel Bars. You're going to get your Apple Walnut Oatmeal. You're gonna get 3 of your BBQ Seasoned Chickens. You're going to get your Black Bean Quinoa Bowl, Blueberry Muffin. You're gonna get your great big Cheddar broccoli rice, as well as your cheese puffs are included. So even your snacks. Look at your butter popcorn right there. In addition to that, Cherry Almond Bar, Chicken Alfredo. You're also gonna get Chicken Edamame Power Bowl, Chicken Pasta Parmesan, Chicken Pot Pie, Chili with Beans, Chocolate Caramel Bar, Chocolate Chip Cookies, Chocolate Granola, Chocolate Peanut Butter Bar, my personal favorite. Then you're gonna also get 7 of your chocolate shakes. You're getting chocolate pretzel bars. You're getting cinnamon brown sugar oat squares. You're gonna get cinnamon bun bars, 2 of those, as well as 2 of your cinnamon streusel muffins. In addition, you get creamy cauliflower and chicken. You're gonna get, in addition to that, 3 of your double chocolate caramel bars as well. All of it enough for 4 weeks. And let's bring in our very special guest, because when it comes to Kathy Levin, not only is she one of our favorite people on the planet, in addition, she is one of the premier product specialists of our time. But you know, Kathy, as I welcome you in, and it's so good to see you again, what I love about this isn't a product that you rep. This is a product that you live. This is personal.
Oh, it's been personal all my life, Alice, and nice to see you. You look lovely as always. I have to say my life has been a struggle. My mother and I used to joke I was born into dieting. I'm just one of those people who always overate. And my mother would buy me a dress for a party a month away, and by that month, the dressmaker was letting the seam out. I have to tell you, we had the richest dressmaker in all of Pennsylvania because it was out and in and out and in. And it was terrible. And you know, when you're a kid growing up and you're overweight, it's just, you don't get chosen for a lot of things, including the prom. But here I am, a grown woman in my 50s and still totally too big, much too much body fat, belly hanging, and not happy. And here I am smiling, but definitely still very big. And it was just, it's hard when you want to go out and pursue, let's say, a job when you don't feel good about yourself. It's hard to go try and date again if you don't feel good about yourself. And it's also tough if you're already in a relationship or your kids, because people are impacted by a negative mood. When you pull yourself together, you get healthy, and you are patting yourself on the back because you go girl, you go guy, you did it. It makes a huge difference. It's a positive domino effect. And I just want to ask, how many of you have put on some weight this year? It's understandable.
I guess my hand is up, right?
We were stuck inside, Alice. We were stressed, bored. The more you watch TV, the more you were reaching for comfort food. We get it. It's called a do-over. But I was at the doctor's 2 weeks ago, and I asked her, how much weight on average have your patients gained? And she said, about 15 pounds. And I said, that's a little rough. And she said, oh, wait, but many of them were already 15 pounds over, so now they're 30. She said, I'm seeing it in the cholesterol levels. I'm seeing it in the sugar levels. People are beginning to get negative impact from all the weight gain. So there comes a point at which we have to say, we can't control everything, but we can control what we eat. And a lot of us, myself included, are those kind of people who need to be told what to eat. I need that personal little person in my ear saying, here's what you have for breakfast. Here's what you're going to have for lunch. Here's what you're going to have for dinner. But Alice, 3 meals a day will not cut it for snackers like me. So we also are going to give you 3 snacks. So can I show you how it all starts?
Yes, please do. Walk us through it.
Okay. I'm going to have my head cut off for just a moment because I want to show you this box. People often ask me, what do you get when you order? This is the box that will come to you. It is one box, amazingly well packed, with an entire month's worth of food. Everything you need except your fruits and veggies is right here. So what do you do when you get it? Well, obviously, open it up, and inside, let's not knock anything over, Kathy. Inside is your first order of the day. Whoops, I'm coming. This is your first order of the day. This is the Fast Five. And what we mean by Fast Five is in a week, you can lose up to 5 pounds. And I put my friend on this program. My friend is 73 years old. She used to be a flight attendant in her 20s and a cheerleader in high school. And she has only gained 1 pound a year. But she's 73. She has gained 50 pounds in 50 years. And she's petite. You know, she used to weigh 115. She said to me, I need help. I can't do it on my own. I have no interest in cooking. I never cook. I said, how did you raise kids? I don't know, but I'm telling you, I don't cook. Just give me the food. This is the ideal program. No going out. We deliver to your house. And you know what, Alice? Most of us already have whole wheat bread, veggies, yogurt, cottage cheese, fruit, tuna. Those are the basics that you're going to need. Other than that, we supply everything. So here's how the Fast Five works. In your first week, you are going to receive 7 shakes. These shakes are part of the very important program. So you're going to get a breakfast, and these are all color-coded. All the yellow is sunny breakfast in the morning. Then you have your blue afternoon lunch. Then you have your red dinner and your purple snack. So you're going to see that you will get 7 breakfasts, 7 shakes, then you will get 7 lunches and 7 dinners. And that's it. That's what you provide. And you get vegetables. You put in your own vegetables. Broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, whatever. Everything's here, and it's in this little book. There is nothing hard about this. All you have to do is follow. Breakfast, cinnamon streusel muffin, and you can have coffee or tea. Then your morning snack, a Nutrisystem shake, and maybe some carrots and red peppers if you like, dips in some salsa. Then you're going to get lunch, white cheddar mac and cheese if you'd like, and veggies. You can put in some steamed broccoli with garlic and lemon. Then you get an afternoon snack. This is your Nutrisystem Chocolate Caramel Bar, and then you can add cucumbers or salad, whatever, and then you get dinner, maybe a thick crust pizza, and put mushrooms and onions and peppers on it. This is a 7-day plan, and then you will find that the weight comes off. And as you're motivated and you are rock and roll ready to go, then you move into the rest of the plan. And the rest of the plan will give you 3 weeks worth of food minus weekends. So you're going to get the Fast 5, which is 7 days, and then you're going to get 15 more meals, 15 breakfasts, lunches, dinners, snacks. And you get either weekends off or any 2 days of the week you need. If you know you're going out to dinner on Thursday, then you might want to make Thursday your day off. You get 2 days off. But what we're finding is while people are on the program being very compliant 5 days a week, they don't want to take it all down the toilet on the weekend. So they're actually being a little bit more careful, and that's where the weight is really coming off. You're starting to become mindful. So let's talk about what you do get. We have 15 new items. You will love some of these things. So for example, Alice, maybe you want to have your double chocolate muffin for breakfast, and you'd like to add a yogurt to it. Perfect. That's a nice breakfast. But you know, in 2 hours, if you're like me, you start looking for something to eat. It's almost habit. So we're going to give you a snack. Maybe the snack is a hard-boiled egg. Keep some hard-boiled eggs in the fridge. Or a cheese stick if you like mozzarella cheese sticks. Then 2 hours later, you're going to get lunch. And maybe lunch you would like the cheddar broccoli rice, and then add some veggies or a salad. And here's the best part. In the middle of the afternoon, what I call the worst time of day, it's the 4 o'clock slump. You start to feel not only tired, but munchy. You start to feel, I can't make it to dinner. I need something. The best part is you get a significant snack. You could have 2 ounces of turkey, for example, 2 ounces of deli meat. It could be ham or roast beef. You can have any 2 ounces, and 2 ounces is significant. I'll show you what it looks like. And you know what? You can put it with some grapefruit slices. What I do with my, oh, there it is. Let me show you what a nice 4 o'clock afternoon snack would be. There is nothing, this is just a snack. And then you're going to have dinner. And after dinner, you're going to get cookies or popcorn or cheese puffs. It's a lot of food, but it is designed with the proper protein and levels to keep you from getting hungry, and you're eating 6 times a day. It's a fabulous program. You know, when you eat a lot of junk food, you feel great for 10 minutes and then you crash, and you also get sleepy. We give you what they call the good carbs. The good carbs keep everything level so you don't have those terrible peaks and valleys. And it is a well-created program. Alice, it's 40 plus years old. It is the #1 home delivery program in the country. You don't get this ranking if you haven't done something right.
Absolutely, and look at the value of what you're getting today. I mean, you're actually saving about $120. But you know, Kathy, what I love about Nutrisystem, it's not dieting, it's dining. I mean, you look forward to these meals. You look forward to those snacks, the cheese puffs, the chocolate bars, the chocolate peanut butter bar, all of those things. They make it so that it's a pleasure to be able to look forward to eating. Most of us don't eat to live. Most of us live to eat. And that's why dieting is so hard, because you're denying what you most want in your life. I mean, what an ex-boyfriend of mine used to say, Kathy, he said, in my family, all we did was kill time between meals, which is true, okay? Right. We eat one meal, then we start planning the next one. It's hard, but never before, I think, have we faced a year that's been this hard, where we are home, where we are bored, where we have been just kind of self-indulgent. This is the time to take it back. This is the time to take the weight off, and especially when you can do it with the Fast 5. I mean, such a brilliant plan, because we all want really we want fast results. We want to see something happen. And that's why this is going to be that perfect way to get off the start line, really get started on that race with a sprint, and then you're going to settle into the rest of the month. A month worth of food that you're going to look forward to. That's what's so important about this. And truly, like I said, Kathy, it's not just about the way you look. It's about the way you feel. You know, when you're carrying around all that extra weight, and when you do go to the closet and it's like, yeah, not quite happening today, then it affects you. It affects you mentally. It affects what you can wear. You know, you have to go start shopping for your secondary wardrobe, which I have a secondary wardrobe.
Oh,
Stop, yeah. It's right. The yo-yo, we all do it. And some of the other diets out there, it's like so complicated. It's like I have to do this, and then I have to do this, and then I have to like twirl 3 times, and you know, knock on the. It's ridiculous how complicated they make it. Nutrisystem takes all of the guesswork out of it. It's all done. It's all easy. Michelle from Ohio is joining us. And Michelle, thank you so much for calling in. I understand that you're a fan of the Nutrisystem. And how have you found it in terms of, when I say it's not dieting, it's dining, how much do you love the food?
Hi, thanks for having me. I love the food. One of the reasons I believe so much that Nutrisystem worked for me was because usually when you go on a program or a diet, the first thing they do is take all of the food away. And one of the different things about Nutrisystem is it gives you all of that food right back. And they deliver it right to the door and make it super simple. But the food is great. I mean, those double chocolate muffins that you guys have on there, those are amazing.
Michelle, tell us your story, because that's a pretty vivid description right there of you in a sweatshirt and then you in that slinky dress.
Yeah, 2 completely different people for sure. So for me, my weight was always an issue. I always just carried a little bit of extra weight, even back into, in middle school, high school. And then as I became an adult and I started having kids, like most women, that made it even worse. And I have 2 children. And when I got pregnant with my son, my second child, I weighed as much as I did the day I delivered my daughter. So I had never lost the weight from her. And here I was pregnant with another baby, and I had a healthy baby, and I had another, I gained more weight with him, obviously. And at the end of that, I was standing on the scale and looking at a number bigger than what I'd ever seen. And I had struggled with my weight my whole life. And that picture, my before picture, was actually, that was kind of my changing point, because I had a picture taken, that was a picture taken with Santa Claus, and I was bigger than the Santa that I was sitting next to in that picture. And I remember looking at that and thinking I needed to do something, but I had failed time and time again to lose 5 pounds, 10 pounds. And now I had all of this extra weight and no idea what to do. And I literally turned to Nutrisystem because it was the last thing that I had not tried yet. It was the only thing left on the table, and I thought I had to give it a shot. And that one decision I made completely changed my life.
And how is your life different?
It's completely different. I actually did the program 10 years ago. So for the last 10 years, I've kept my weight off. I'm a healthy, active. I'm actually a fitness instructor now. I love being active. I love, one of my things was, I wanted to be active with my kids. I wanted to be a fun mom that went out and was able to do things with them and not just watch things on the sidelines. I wanted to be living life with them. And I believe 100%, if I wouldn't have made the decision I did back then to do this and do this program, I never would have gotten the weight off that I needed and learned the tools that I needed to live the life I have the last 10 years. And I'm so incredibly grateful for that.
Isn't it something, if someone had said to you 10 years ago, you're going to be a fitness instructor, would you have smacked your knee and laughed your head off?
Never in a million years. I literally teach classes in the same exact rooms that I used to hide in the very back corner. So I was that girl. So I know what it feels like to be, in the back corner, trying not to get noticed, trying not to be seen, ashamed of your weight and uncomfortable in your own body. I know what that feels like. And it's become my passion the last 10 years to help other people realize that you can change. You can change at any point. And yeah, now I'm up front leading those classes that I was hiding in. And it blows my mind still to this day.
Wow.
Yeah.
And am I correct? You come from a family that has, everybody has weight issues.
Yep, obesity runs in my family. It's something that, like I said, that before picture, I just thought that was my future. You know, you grow up like you feel like you're big boned, and you know all of these stories. Like this is just me. I'm not somebody that works out. I'm not somebody that you know, is a smaller size. I'm not somebody that's active. I'm not somebody that is confident. I just felt like that was me. That was where I was going, and little did I know that just a few small changes, the Nutrisystem taught me the changes that I needed. For so long, I made it complicated. I made it hard. I thought you had to take everything away. You couldn't eat anything fun. And Nutrisystem taught me the opposite of that. It taught me that you can eat what you want. You just have to be aware of it and make sure you're eating the right portions. And it gave me all of the tools that I needed to not only lose the weight that I needed to lose, but then to keep it off and to be a success story 10 years later is 100% from what I learned from doing the program.
And I think that says it all. When you say 10 years later, I think this is what so
Right.
many of us struggle with, is keeping the weight off. Maybe you lose it, but it's like Kathy was saying, we put it right back on, then we lose it again, then you put it. This changed the way you eat, and that is I think the biggest thing of all, because that really sets the course for the rest of your life. And Michelle, we're so glad it worked for you, and thank you for sharing that story with us. We're so happy for you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, what a pleasure.
Bye. Bye, Michelle.
You know, this
Bye.
is your time to think about who do you want to be? Get control of your eating. It's not your fault. There are so many choices out there, and a lot of us make bad ones. A lot of us don't know how to do the healthy eating. This takes all of the guesswork out of it. All of it's done for you. So you're gonna be eating healthy, but you're not gonna be dieting. You're gonna be dining, because these are fabulous meals. These are meals that are planned for 40 years. This is what Nutrisystem has been doing. And they are the #1 home delivery food system in the country, #1. And when you think about that, for 40 years to be doing that, if people didn't like the food, it just wouldn't work. You know, we don't want to eat cardboard. I don't want to eat that cheese that doesn't taste like cheese. This is delicious. This is exactly what Michelle was talking about. You look forward to the meals. You'll enjoy, because eating, Kathy, is a very big part of our lives. It's how we kind of plan our day, our social, this and that. We want to enjoy that time. You know, I don't want to suffer that much. And that's why when you do this, you get results within a week, up to 5 pounds off. And then for the rest of the month, everything is just done so easily, effortlessly. And you're going to see these incredible results, feel fabulous, and today save about $120 doing it. So this is the day that you make that choice.
Absolutely, Allison. You know, like you say, food is our lives. It rules our life. Nobody ever calls me up and asks me if I'd like to sit on a park bench and chat. It's always, let's have coffee, let's do lunch, and it's never let's have coffee. It's coffee and. And the and is where we get in trouble, because usually it's right after we had breakfast or it's before dinner, and we eat extra, and it really packs it on. And if you're someone who loves to run with your grandkids, you're someone who likes to garden, you used to be able to walk up steps and now your knees hurt, your back hurts. Sometimes it's the weight you're carrying. And we give you all the right choices. So if someone says, let's go to lunch, you make that your day off, and then you make smart choices, because you know what? In the back of this book, we have all the restaurant possibilities. If you're going to Chinese, if you're going to Italian, if you're going to be eating French food and anything at all, Mexican food, people seem to love Mexican. It is loaded with fat. It is loaded with calories. I personally stay away from it, but people who go, we give you the proper options. And guess what? You're having a problem. You woke up today, you got a call from someone that just triggered you, and you are over the edge. You are ready to dive into a hot fudge sundae, and it's 9 a.m. You call the toll-free number, you talk to a nutrition counselor, and that counselor will A, talk you off the ledge, but B, give you an option to get you through that moment, because you're either craving sweet or salty or creamy or crunchy. And we give you all of those, shall we say, textures, so that you get the mouth fulfilling happiness that comes from the usual stuff that you crave. You don't have to crave on this program because we give you all your craves. By the way, we have 15 new foods that will come to you interspersed. And I highly recommend you go on the auto ship. Auto ship gives you every month the continued food, and you don't have to pay the shipping and handling again. You're getting a great price. But the thing is, you don't have to have a break in the program. You keep getting the good food. And you know what? If you hit your goal, you lose your 20 pounds in the 3 months, cancel it. You lose your 15 pounds in a month and a half, cancel it. You don't have to get locked in. I remember when I was a kid, there was some kind of a record club. And once you signed up, you were an indentured servant to it for the rest of your life. Now this is totally legit. You don't want it anymore, cancel it. So it's smart to take advantage of the price now. But you know what? People love what the kids eat. Sometimes those chocolate cereals, well, that's crazy. Guess what? Our new chocolate granola breakfast cereal. Add a little skim milk, yummy, chocolate, crunchy, sweet, fulfilling. Lunchtime, creamy cauliflower and chicken. And you know what? They come in their own stand-up pouch. This is done at the bottom so that it stands up in the microwave. 90 seconds, tear open the pouch, and if you don't have a container, just spoon it out of the container. I'm not saying this is the most beautiful way to eat, but if you were on the fly and this is what you needed, microwave it and then go ahead and eat it. Fulfilling, yummy, creamy cauliflower and chicken. We have lots of new items, and every one of them is fulfilling. And guess what, Alice, when you get a pizza, most of the time people dump tons of cheese on it. That's where all the fat and the calories come from. We give you a pizza with a little bit of cheese and sauce, but I sauteed mushrooms, peppers, and onions, and I sauteed a significant amount. So when I make my egg white omelet the next day, and I have that with my bar, I can put that mushroom, pepper, onion, that's easy to say, huh? But I put it on the pizza. So I have something that's denser, tastier. And that also comes maybe with a salad. Let me just reach over here. And you know, nowadays the salads come in these ready-to-go boxes. You can buy spinach and mixed greens. And then you add, tomatoes are going to be so fabulous shortly. Just some salted tomatoes, fresh cucumber. It's so easy. You don't have to do much but heat food. If you love mac and cheese. And guess what? This is a new one too. This is a chicken. And by the way, these are all in the balance. The balance is the one that has the chicken and the beef, whereas I, being a non-meat eater, go with the vegetarian. But I happen to love the chicken. I'm not a vegetarian. I just don't eat beef. But this is a chicken pasta parm. This is good stuff. Add this to a little bit of salad or some veggies. You are good to go. And then you get your snacks. Every 2.5 hours, you are eating. So you're eating basically from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, but everything's measured, everything's calorie controlled, all the carbs, protein, you don't have to think about it. The book tells you, you have this choice for breakfast. What do you want? You have this choice for lunch and dinner, and then in between the snacks, really simple. Carrot sticks, great for any kind of fruits. Berries are wonderful this time of year. You're going to start to see the cantaloupes and the watermelon. Watermelon is very sugary, so you can't go crazy, but there's no reason why you can't have some watermelon with some strawberries and blueberries. There's so much healthy, delicious food here. And ask yourself, where do you want to be in 90 days, weight and health-wise? Do you want to be the same? Do you want to be heavier? Or do you want to be lighter and healthier and able to move? Because I'll tell you, this is 5 pounds, 5 pounds of potatoes. This is backbreaking 10 pounds of potatoes. Think about it. You have 30 pounds on you. You have 6 bags of potatoes. Go to the market and lift those 6 bags. and ask yourself, does my back like this? Do my knees like this? Am I going to run with this? Not well. So I think you owe it to yourself to say, this year we get a do-over. This was not a good year. I will forgive myself because it was not my fault, but it is time to say, I am going to take charge. And I'm telling you, it works. Someone wrote me yesterday on Facebook, does it work? I said, if you follow it, yes. If you're going to sabotage it, of course not. It's a no-brainer. We give you everything for grab and go, healthy, delicious ease.
Right. Again, dining, not dieting. You're getting things that you'll look forward to. You will get things that are your snacks. That's what makes this work. That's why 40 years. Nutrisystem, 40 years, 4 decades. Stop and think about that. Think about how young I was 4 decades ago, Kathy. The good old years, right? 40 years they have been doing this. It's why they are the #1 home food delivery diet program. That's why, because they know what they're doing. And they bring you something that you look forward to, that you'll want to do, and you will love the results you get with this particular program because of that Fast 5, because you can lose up to 5 pounds in the first week. So you're gonna start seeing and feeling better almost immediately. And then you get all of the rest of your meals. You get the extra 15 days of meals included at $120 savings today. Use the flex payment, free shipping and handling, and do exactly what Kathy said. Please do it on auto ship. And then if you want to cancel it, cancel it. If you want to change it, change it. But most of you are doing auto ship because then you lock in that price and you lock in the meals going forward as well. And we want to go out to the phone because Courtney McCormick is joining us right now, and she's a Nutrisystem nutritionist. And Courtney, you're one of the ones I imagine who has helped put together this amazing assortment of food, which, like I said, it's not dieting, it's dining when you love the meals that you're looking forward to.
Hi. Yes, I am. So I actually am a registered dietitian, and I work on the product development team at Nutrisystem. So our team is always working behind the scenes, really trying to dig into the science of weight loss and nutrition and really making sure that we're building the best programs we can.
Oh, that's fabulous. So tell us a little bit about what you put together in this particular collection.
Yeah, so for this collection, we really want to focus on that balanced nutrition because we know that's so important when we're looking to lose weight. We want to make sure that we're including all of those favorite foods that people enjoy, but in the right portion sizes. So you'll still get to eat the mac and cheese. You still get to have chocolate as part of your weight loss journey, really helping to set people up in those favorite foods. And then also making sure we're focusing on the right nutrition. So making sure that we're, adding in that protein and fiber to really help keep people feeling full, which again is really important when we talk weight loss.
Hey, Courtney, can I jump in? It's Kathy.
Yeah.
Hi there. I noticed that we have a new strawberry kale protein shake. And they're showing it, but it doesn't come in the first shipment. It comes in the shipments on auto ship afterwards. And am I correct? That is a meal. You have that for, let's say, breakfast. Am I correct?
Hi, Kathy. Yes, you are absolutely correct. So that superfood smoothie shake, it's delicious. It includes things like strawberries and kale and spinach, and it's part of a breakfast. So it's really that, jumpstart to your day, enjoy that superfood smoothie. And that's just, one of the many foods that we've introduced this past year.
I tasted it because I got one in my sample box, and it is absolutely strawberry sweet, delicious. And I make my smoothies a little differently. It says to add 8 ounces of water. I add 7 ounces of water and 5 ice cubes. And I blend it up, and look at the chocolate shake I have here. This thing is like a soft ice cream that's melted down. You can't eat it. You can't drink it with a straw. So if people like me want dense, thick, creamy filling, this is the way to go. Or if you're on the fly, you just add, I watched Suzanne do it last night, just mix it with water and stir it up. But a lot of people have those little shake things at work, and they can make one and use it if they can't get away from their desk while they're doing Zoom meetings, etc. And you have a lunch, something that's really going to help you make it through the day.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, and I think that's one of the beautiful things about the Nutrisystem program is you really can make it your own and find out those little tweaks that work best for you. I think adding that ice to that shake is awesome because I think it just gives it that extra texture that some people really want. So I love that idea.
And I love that you have new foods. You came up with 15 new foods that will be interspersed through the auto ship deliveries. And you must have a good time trying out foods and figuring out what you like, what you don't like, and what people will love.
It is. I always say it's the best part of my job when we get to taste test all the food and look at all the new ingredients out there, look at, how do we formulate these foods. And I think, creating delicious foods is one of the perks of the job, but I think also helping create those programs that I know help so many people get to a healthier weight is also, one of the things I love about my job.
Absolutely.
Well, we love how beautifully you do your job, Courtney, and we will certainly be savoring every single sip and every single bite. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Listen, make your choice today. I think never before, well, clearly, there's never been a year like we've had this past year. A lot of us have suffered, whether it's just because you're inside, you couldn't go out, you're bored. We all packed on the extra pounds, even on top of what we probably already had. So this is the time to start taking it back because life is starting to happen again. And we want to be part of that. And you want to be part, and you want to come back better than ever. This is the way to do it. This is the way to feel great. And to do it with a program that is tried and true, that is tested. And you're getting the best of the best because you're getting that fast 5 pounds. So your first week, you could lose up to 5 pounds. Imagine that. And then you're still going to get meals for the rest of the month as well. Today's special price, $199.98. 4 flex payments, free shipping. So what I'd love to do at this point, and by the way, again, if you would like auto ship, the biggest seller right now, don't miss out on it. This is the time to sign up for that auto ship. So you have it going forward. And again, we do have the choice of the vegetarian as well as your balanced choice. But Kathy, if we could, what I'd love to do right now is have you take us through the program again. When the box comes, I open it up, and then what do I do? Where do I start?
Well, the first thing you're going to do is pull out from the big box, you're going to pull out your Fast 5 box. And that has inside a little red pamphlet. And the red pamphlet will tell you that you're going to get these 7 shakes and you're going to have one of these every day for the 7 days. You're also going to get breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's usually a different one, so it's not like it's redundant every day. And they're color-coded, so people put this in their shelves in their pantry according to the sunny yellow morning breakfast. Then you have your blue lunch, you have your red dinner, and you have your purple snacks. Purple's my favorite color. And you just follow the Fast 5 for that week. When we say Fast 5, it's not 5 days, it's a week, but you could lose up to 5 pounds, and people do. And you simply follow what it says. Everything you need is in here except vegetables, just vegetables. So you have tomatoes, cucumbers, cauliflower, broccoli, green beans, whatever you might want to have with your lunch or your dinner. You need 4 servings. We need you to stay healthy, and it helps fill you up, and it lasts long. So this is everything you need for your first week. Then you move into the regular program, and the regular program gives you breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a dessert snack like a popcorn. These cheese puffs are killer, big, killer, delicious, crunchy. And this is 1 bag. I did not cheat and add 2 bags. Everything here is absolutely the way it comes out of the bag. And I know people say, oh my gosh, I could eat an entire bag. That's what got, when I say an entire bag, I mean the stuff you get at the big box store. That's what got us into trouble in the first place. My buddy was telling me he packed on 20 pounds, he didn't understand. And then he said, you know, I do eat one of those huge pound bags every night of popcorn or pretzels. I'm like, well, dude, no wonder you got a problem. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so you go breakfast, lunch, dinner, but the thing I love best is every 2.5 hours, you get a snack. All you have to do is shop the perimeter of the market and buy the things you'd ordinarily buy. Perhaps you like yogurt, cottage cheese, mozzarella cheese sticks. You can have whole wheat bread. You can have whole wheat pasta. You can have whole wheat rice. You get it in very small portion, but you can have it. I go back to where the hot dogs and the bacon is hanging, and they have those packages of deli meats. They have turkey, chicken, ham, and they're usually done with a much more healthy thing, you know, with the nitrates and all that junk removed. And it's a 9-ounce package. So you can have 2 ounces as your snack with some fruit, let's say. So you might get that, and you have 4 days worth of food, of snack. And then my favorite is at around 4 o'clock, you get this double snack. You actually can do, it's what they call a smart carb and a power fuel. You don't have to be concerned about that. The book tells you what you can have. So for example, one of my snacks would be strawberries and walnuts. Another snack would be some tuna on a slice of whole wheat bread. Another snack is my 2 ounces of turkey and some fresh grapefruit packed in its own juice or real natural grapefruit. You go around the perimeter of the market, blueberries, strawberries, cantaloupe, watermelon, whatever's in season. You're gonna have tomatoes, cucumbers. That's the stuff that most of us would have in our fridge anyway. So your investment beyond the program is really meat, like deli meat, some bread, some veggies, some yogurt, and maybe some nuts, walnuts, almonds.
Simple.
That's it. Everything else. And the reason I have this is I put out a day-by-day plan. So I would eat, for example, the double chocolate muffin, and I'd have a yogurt. That's breakfast. An hour and a half later, I'm going to have a hard-boiled egg. Then an hour and a half later, I'm going to have the cheddar broccoli rice with some veggies for lunch. Then 2 hours later, I'm going to have my 2 ounces of turkey with grapefruit. Then 3 hours later, it's dinner time, hearty beef stew with a salad. And then I'm going to have my lemon cooler cookie for dessert. That's a lot of food. And every single day after the first week, you get that kind of quantity, but with options. You have all mac and cheese, spicy kung pao noodles, black bean quinoa bowl, white bean chicken chili. It doesn't get boring. This is not a dog diet where you eat the same thing like the dog every day. This is a variety, flavor-packed, really fulfilling, I would say, leaves you feeling good program that works. The weight comes off. And I think we have someone on the phone, I believe Rob said.
Yes, we do. Mikeenger is joining us now. And Mike, I understand that you have been using the Nutrisystem. How has it worked for you?
Oh, it's worked great. I mean, I've lost, 55 pounds. I've kept the weight off. And I loved how you were explaining how simple it is to follow Nutrisystem. I mean, the meals are there, and there's so many different varieties that are out there that it never gets old, and they all taste great. So just you explain, and the one thing I love what you said is it's a lot of food. And when I first started, I go, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this because I love to eat. But you know what? You're eating throughout the day these portioned meals, and they taste great, and you never feel hungry.
Why did you start, Mike?
Well, I started because my son saw a picture of me, and he told me that I looked really fluffy. So he did that around Christmas time. And then my wife, she saw that I was a little bit disappointed or sad with what my son said. But again, I didn't think I could ever lose weight, ever in a million years. And, my wife probably watched an infomercial like this, and she, purchased the food, and it came to my doorstep. And I'll tell you what, I opened it up, I saw what was there, and I told my wife, I will follow this and do everything it tells me to do, thinking it really wasn't going to work. But man, I was shocked. I mean, the weight really melted off, and it's just been the greatest Christmas gift I could have ever received in my life.
And Mike, when I say that it's not so much dieting as dining, I mean, did you really enjoy the meals?
Oh, I'll tell you what, it was every meal, the snacks were great, the meals were great. I mean, there wasn't one where I kind of said, it was really good food. And that's kind of what surprised me the most, because I've heard kind of the same thing as, dog food type of, where you're getting the same thing all the time, but everything was different. So I looked forward to my meals just because I knew they were going to be different, and I knew that they were going to taste great.
Well, fabulous.
And how's your life different today?
Oh my goodness! I'll tell you what. I'm much better with my kids. I'm much better with my wife. I'm much better with those who I'm, working with my job, with my career, with others. I just have so much more confidence. I mean, I was getting to a point in my life where I was the person who was eating bags of potato chips, lots of ice cream. I mean, I just had gotten in some really poor habits, and you know what? I've rid myself of those habits, and I feel like I'm my best self.
Oh,
Well, it's so fabulous to hear that, Mike. And we thank you so much for sharing your story with us. And, if you had one thing that you could say to everybody that's watching right now that has never tried Nutrisystem, that has never tasted Nutrisystem, what would you say?
I'd say pick up the phone. You won't regret the decision you're going to make.
Yeah, fabulous. Well, it sounds like you certainly haven't, and we're just so happy that your life is so really completely different and just so much happier, and you must feel amazing on top of that.
No, I really do, and I really appreciate the opportunity to kind of share my story, so thank you.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks, Mike. Have a great day.
Yep, you bet. Take care.
Bye. Hey, Alice, can I tell everybody, Mike said he loved ice cream and he was always diving into ice cream, which is a no-no when you're on a program. It's just loaded with too much fat and it's tons and tons of calories. Mm-hmm. We have an app at Nutrisystem, and nowadays a lot of people who are tech forward love apps because an app is community. An app is an opportunity to share your wins, to tell people about your struggles, and it's also a way to keep track of things, and it's a way to know what to eat. And it is called New Me, as in I am the best version of myself. I am a new me. It's N-U-M-I. If you go to the New Me app and you sign up, you will receive a $25 offer of money off of any item you would like to try, including Marie Osmond's passion, the ice cream sandwiches. So if you are someone who would like ice cream, go to the New Me app, sign up, it's free, and then you're going to get a coupon. You will use a special code that you get, and you can order what you like. This is a chance to try the ice cream sandwiches or other items that they will offer. So it's really nice. And I think the New Me app is really cool because it allows you to track. You get articles and very cool motivational things that come your way. And it's something, there's lots of values that come up, but I like the idea of community and of someone who's a little bit, shall we say, someone who likes to challenge herself and competitive. I like to know that somebody else says, hey, I'm going to drop 3 pounds this week. Who's in? I'm in. I'll go after it with you because it's fun. Community helps people. That's why you have groups of support. And this is your support. And don't forget, you have the toll-free number anytime that you can call and say, I need help. I'm not sure what to eat today. I'm going to go out for the entire day. I won't have a chance. I'm going in the car. I'm taking an 8-hour drive. I need to know what should I carry with me. And they will get you through the day, the week, the month. Use them. It is part of the package that Nutrisystem offers. That's why they're so great.
They are so great. And today we've got the greatest offer that we do because you're going to get a 30-day food supply, a 30-day plan that's really going to transform you, transform your life. But you can't do it if you don't make the choice. This is the perfect time to get started. We're just starting to come out of the madness that has been our lives for the last year. So get yourself ready. Get ready to embrace life again. Get ready to step out and go, I like the way I look. I like the way I feel, maybe even more importantly. Because when you do lose that weight and you just lighten up, you're gonna be more energized. You're gonna be more active. You're gonna just go out with so much more confidence. This is the way to do it. Take the guesswork out. If you're like me, maybe like Kathy, like so many of us, Kathy, cabbage diet, remember that one, the cabbage soup diet?
No, my favorite was the ice cream diet. I gained 5 pounds, but boy, it was good. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. I lasted one day till I couldn't even look at it.
You know, it's crazy what we've tried. Try something that is tried and tested and works, because this Nutrisystem has been doing this for 40 years, 4 decades, but we bring you the best value, and we don't do it often. This is your chance to do it, and you're gonna get that Fast 5 program, lose up to 5 pounds in 1 week. You're getting 15 new different foods. You're gonna get everything from chicken parm to chocolate, everything that you want, that you crave, your chips, they're gonna be in there, your snacks, your shakes. Everything is included for you. But most importantly, maybe, is the guesswork is taken out. It's like when we talked to Courtney, the nutritionist. She's balanced the nutrition, and she's balanced the flavor. She knows the textures you want. And she knows you want salty and sweet and crunchy and smooth and decadent. You know, all of that is gonna be in here. That's what they do. They put together a program that is not dieting, it's dining. And you're gonna be dining. And there are times, Kathy, when you not only get what you need, but you get what you want too. And this happens to be one of them. They should change that song. You get what you want and you get what you need.
That's right. I mean, Alice, listen, a double chocolate muffin, a strawberry yogurt bar, a double fudge chocolate bar, a fudge graham cracker bar, a peanut butter chocolate bar. Those are things that you get that are just so grab and go, yummy, tasty. Have your cup of coffee, and then know that and you also can have a yogurt, you can have cottage cheese. You get 2 things in the morning. And by the way, men do get more. They get 3 extra things during their snack and lunch. You know, it's good to be king. But for example, all the beautiful fruits coming out. You could have fruit in the afternoon. You get all these different fabulous foods, but you also get these in-between snacks that you fill in with. So you can't be hungry, but you're eating the right thing. If you think about what you graze on during the day, after breakfast, which is usually something rather, you know, donutty or something not so good, here we give you the right portion of something yummy and delicious, but then you're going to have a snack in 2 hours, and it's not going to be what you usually go after. It's not going to be something that's going to pack on another 500 calories. Most people are eating 2,500 to 3,000 calories a day, and you know, it's 3,500 calories to a pound. If you're putting on an extra 500 calories a day in junk food, in 7 days, that's 3,500, you've gained a pound. You can gain a pound a week if you're not careful. And if you're looking at this last 10 months saying, oh my gosh, I sure did myself in like that, well, here's a chance to take the weight off. We do it smart, but we do it tastily. We do it so you're satisfied. And by the way, you're looking at that strawberry protein shake. That is a meal that will come to you on auto ship. That'll come somewhere in your 2nd to your 9th shipments, not your 1st. I don't want you to look for the strawberry in your 1st, but it's a wonderful, very sweet, creamy shake. And like I said, with these shakes, including the chocolate shake, instead of using 8 ounces of water, use 7. And then throw in 5 ice cubes and blend it up. It is so thick and rich, you'll use a spoon to eat it, and it really makes you full, and it makes you feel like, I'm done. And that's just your mid-morning snack when you have the, that's a part of your Fast 5. That comes in your first week. That's what's designed to give you the protein you need, the fuel to keep you going, keep you from being hungry. And when you make it like I love, or even put it in the freezer for a minute, it's so thick and rich, you really are full until your next meal. The first week is, I think, a challenging week because you're getting your brain acclimated to changing how you live. And after that, look at all the choices. Everything you see on that table will come to you in that box, delivered to your front door. So you bring it in, unpack it, and put it in your pantry if you can make room on a shelf. Take all of your big bags of popcorn and pretzels and stuff and move it out. Donate it to some food bank, but put your good food in there according to color. And every morning you just grab, today I feel like oatmeal. Today I think I'll do a bar. Oh, I'm going to do the chocolate granola today. You have so many choices. And then you have your snack, your lunch, your snack, your dinner, and your snack. I like my dessert right after dinner. I'll eat my lemon cooler cookie or my snickerdoodle right after dinner because we eat a little late. We eat 7:30, 8 o'clock. So I like everything at once and I'm done for the night. Other people eat dinner maybe at 5:30 or 6 o'clock and they want to save that snack for later. So while they're watching TV at 8 or 9, they've got their snack. We make sure that you have everything you need for success throughout the day and the evening, and it works. And I am very proud to be part of this company. They are a wonderful company. And I think 40 plus years pretty much says it all. You don't get to be number one in the home delivery world for nothing. So I hope you try it. And I'll be back, Alice, at 3 o'clock and again at 7 and 10 until you're so sick of me you can't stand it.
Well, I guess you'll have time now to go get your snack, because it's probably been a couple of hours since you ate.
It is snack time, actually. I am going to go. I've already kind of grazed on the lunch item, so I think I'll just stick with a diet soda for an hour. But I'm loving this day. It's a good food day.
It is a good food day. And you know what? It's so empowering to be able to look forward to getting control again of something that many of us lost control of over this past year. Kathy, wonderful to see you as always. Thank you so much for bringing this to us. And truly, like I said, this is not something that you sit there and that you talk about. This is something that is a personal mission of yours. And I know that when you speak about it, you speak from the heart.
I do. I mean, I lost 19 pounds on the program, and I just know that it was so important to my career, to my marriage, to how I handle